Okay, so good morning. You see I've got a bit of a smile on my face, as it were. Obviously I'm limited to what I can do. As a lot of you know, my back has got injured at the beginning of the year. And it's progressively got worse and worse through the course of the year. So I've got to start being incredibly careful what I'm doing, I'm doing it. So first of all I want to take this opportunity to thank people that have come over and helped, mainly family, so I just want to say a massive thank you for that. And obviously a big shout out to Dazzle as well for coming up and as and when. Tell you a little story. So as you know, we were doing a couple of ponds in the koi house, and then we were also doing Teresa's work tables. I'll be honest with you, the work tables was up less than 15 minutes. I went out to go and get some tubing, come back, she'd filled it full of plants, or plant pots and stuff like that. So quickly show you where we are at the moment. It's still work in progress, so bear with it. So as you can see, all the tables are in place. Section down there now is in place as well with a frame, liner. Teresa's put some cardboard in here for now, just put a top on the top of it. So all that's been lined to make sure we don't get none of the wood gets rotten in there. So that's a decent size. Like I said, she's filled it up already, but as you can see, that frame goes all the way around. All the slats are all interchangeable, so they can be taken out, moved, twisted round and everything else. I've done exactly the same with that. And then obviously on the top, you can see I've done exactly the same here, so it's all been sectioned out. So as you can see, she's already at it, which is really good. To be honest with you, is what I'm really happy with, because at least we've got it up and running. You can also see there's a load of plants up here as well, and she's decided to do an ornament thing. So I'll show you up there. There's all ornaments up there, look, all the way through. Now, what I'd like to do up there, I'd like to put a cup collection. So, anybody that wants to donate some of your cups, with obviously your emblem on and everything else, through the course of the year as we're in here, they'll be up there and they'll be advertised. So, entirely up to you, no pressure. I've got one from Seaver's Pond. I've also got one from, I think Skeggy's sending me one through as well. So absolutely fantastic. So, but that's all the cups I've got. I've got no other cups. So if there's anybody that wants to send me some cups through, and then obviously we'll stick all this area up here. We'll just fill it full of cups if you want to. Because obviously we're going to be doing a lot of work in here over the next few months. Right, so let me show you what I've done reference piping. So if you remember, a bit of a recap, let me just get things moved. So in a bit of a recap, I did say to you that what I was going to do was I was going to put in a wastewater pipe system. And the idea for that is obviously I'm going to be putting in here 3 easy pods, and I want to be able to get the wastewater out to the sleeper beds. So to do that, I'll show you what I've done. So basically it's 1.5 pipe. I've connected it using a corrugated hose and a connection. So that's connected in via there, look. And it connects directly through to up there, look. So when that opens up, it comes through, comes down, comes straight in. And then goes all the way down to the bottom. But you'll also notice, I'll put 2 in there. The reason for the 2, obviously, as we said before, we've got a sleeper pond that's going to be coming in here, and it's going to finish there. And then we've got another one that's going to come out there, and it's going to go up and it's going to be finished up there. So you'll have the 2. On the 2 corners, so one there and one there, will be an easy pod. And then the waste will go straight through into those pipes. what I've done, bearing in mind this is only temporary, you'll have to excuse the mess around here. At the moment, comes out the back of there, look nice and tidy. So what'll happen is, there's a radius there that'll drop down onto a radius, and then this, as you can see the pipes here, will be fed all the way down to the bottom and it'll feed all these plants. I'll get the recycling done through that. What I've also got started now is that chair's been taken out. We've got another plan for what we're going to be putting there now. So those have been stored over there for now. So that is the table that came originally with the system, but as you can see, it's very, very low. It was just show you. So if you look, that's how close it is. So our Andy, when he comes down, he kept banging his head on it. So what I'm going to do, I've taken the roof off, as you can see. That's what everything was stored in the back of there. I'll say I've done it, I haven't done it, but you know what I mean. It's been stored in there. All this will be coming off, which is 4x2. All this will be recycled. That'll be replaced by 6x2. And the reason for that is, obviously Dazak gave me a fantastic idea when he was doing the greenhouse, and obviously he's used 6x2 throughout it, which is quite substantial and strong. I've got to a stage now where I want it to last. I've had 2 years out of this, but it's all right. You know, it's stable enough. It ain't going to go nowhere, but I want something a bit stable. So another reason as well is when we come to start cutting the edges down as well, we want to be able to walk on the roof of it. We can't really do that at the moment, for the simple reason is it ain't strong enough. So to, you know, just cut the edge and stuff like that, so I've got to make sure I've got all that right. So all this on here is coming off. That's where the new lumberjack table saw is going to come into under, cutting all the angles on that, and I will be doing a review on that. Also I'll be doing a review on the extractor system for it as well. And obviously at the same time I might as well do a review on the chop saw as well, even though I think the chop saw is already good anyway. I think everybody else agrees with that. So that'll be a nice easy win for that. So that's what I've got coming up soon. Also what I'm going to do is we've got quite a bit, so as you can see it's quite a large amount of astroturf left there. So what I want to do, let's excuse this because this is still a bit untidy. All that's going to be ripped out and all that's going to be tidied. All this area here, right up to that line, all that's going to be astroturfed. Now, originally what I said I was going to do was I was going to put smoker over there. I still might. For the time being, we've got more than enough seating area here. And what I'm thinking now is close that section off, possibly put it in here and do it that way. Again, as you can see, look, that's all doing well. Fish are eating really well as well. So Rob gave me some new food to try from Evolution Aqua. So which is wheat germ. And they seem to be really chomping on it quite well, so I'm really happy with that. Again, like I said, that's going to be coming out, and that's going to be coming out. Won't be coming out just yet, obviously because there's other bits and pieces that need to be done as well. I acquired a couple more fish for Rob, so massive thank you again to Rob Walker from Walker Koi. Obviously he's got a Facebook section, he's also got a YouTube channel. So I picked up two absolute beauts. It's whether we can actually see them or not, to bear with me. So there we go. So the Tancho Achiever down there, absolute beaut. And there is another one with a perfect heart on its side, which is this one here. So let's see if we can get it to do what it needs to do. These two on the other side. Let's see if I can zoom in. Will it move on cue? That's the question. We'll just wait now, see what happens. Will be nice if you turn around. This is Teresa's fish, by the way, and when you see it, if it turns round. Nothing ever seems to go according to plan, does it? Not ever. But it's starting to turn now. You can make out that, but there's a heart on the side. So let's wait to see what happens now. Sorry about the shoe. No, it doesn't look like it's going to do anything. As soon as I take the camera off, it'll move. It's the way it is, it's the nature of the beast. So yeah, so that's where we are at the moment. Obviously this is a fantastic job in here. Like I said, anybody wants to donate any mugs through your channel, bit of advertisement for yourself as well, if you want to do that. It's entirely up to you, no pressure. I would like to start getting some cups collected up here and turn this into a nice environment for everybody. I'm on target for getting it done for May, so catch you in the next one. Managed to get the roofing structures down from off here now, so as you can see, it's all the roofing structures down there, all the way around. So what'll happen now is all these are going to come off, all the way around. They've all got to come off. That post's got to be changed, that post's got to be changed, and that post's got to be changed. And then the whole thing then will be raised up to about there, I'll give or take a little bit. And then this whole structure will come down and we'll retain these as they are. So take a look and see what is it. So catch you in a bit. The other parts of the job that I was adamant was going to try and get done today is the cooking station down by the kitchen. So I managed to get all that blanked off and finished. It's all recycled wood, and obviously it's going to be painted a little bit further down the line. I'll show you what we've got there. So that's the cooking station. Just keep it nice and simple, even down to the handles. So the handles are nice and simple as well, look. So obviously all the cooking stations in there. All that's made out of 4x2 with shiplap on the outside. Really old shiplap. So that was originally from the juvenile pond that was at the top. So I've recycled all that. That's a piece of granite that I managed to get from one of the lads. 2.4 metres. So obviously framed in. Again, we've got doors this side with the cooking station in there, look, as you can see. So all that's in there. So looks all decent as well now. A nice little tidy job. Obviously the hinges, get all the hinges in as well. So nice little station that is. So there'll be a teppanyaki plate there, and then what I've got is an electric grill. So that one's gas, this one's electric, so there'll be electric one that's going to go in there. Toying with the idea now of possibly a pizza station there as well. So obviously when people come around, then loads of food to eat. That smoker's going up the top. Obviously that mixer's going back in its home as soon as I get a chance. But as you can see, it's coming on up there, it's looking alright. Obviously 90% of it is still work in progress, and it's like everything. I've still got a substantial amount of material. So I've still got all that that's got to be done yet. So that's the twin wall. There's about 14 lengths of that with all the edging on there. And I've loads and loads of timber. So catch you in a bit.